Yeah, my name is Alexander Pisarkin. I am from Ekaterinburg city, Russia. Right now, I am instructor of FMA. It's my full-time job. I was born during Soviet Union time, so it was different country, absolutely different than now. It was very limited country. Like, it was not bad. So, for example, you was not able to travel to the foreign countries if you're not a diplomat or you're not working for government. So it was really hard time for the people, but actually the most people were happy. Right now we have more possibilities, so like we have internet, we have more chances to get information. You can invite Grandmaster from abroad, teacher from abroad, and also you can come to any country, learn and develop it in Russia. So this is the big difference. Also, I said it was limited. What I mean, you can train only in few martial arts, like boxing and maybe wrestling and fencing. So no karate, no kung fu, nothing. No Filipino martial arts at all. Sambo, it's very strong in Russia, it's still strong. And there are many good fighters, very good coaches in Russia, in Sambo. Yeah, like it was childhood, you know, we started training in judo, then the karate became popular, especially, like it was 1988 or 89, so the Soviet Union was already near the past, near the end. So, yeah, we started to watch videos with Bruce Lee, with Schwarzenegger, so yeah, because you guys, you already had it, and we just get it later on. So, but when we got this kind of freedom that time, so we watch all these movies like with Jackie Chan, with Bruce Lee, Schwarzenegger, Stallone. Yeah, it was like a breath of fresh air. So all guys that time would like to be strong, you know, like to be like them. So this is my childhood. So, and of course, like we started to learn martial arts. There are not so many professional instructors in karate, especially in my place. So the most of instructors we learn from the books. Also, when they bought it in the foreign countries, we translated it and make a Xerox copy. So this is what the time. And yeah, my instructor was good. I started from karate, then I learned jiu-jitsu, and then I learned Kenpo, because the movie of Jeff Speakman, Perfect Weapon, and they use sticks. But you know what I remember? The funny thing, when we learned martial arts in the childhood, when I was around 7 or 8 years old, I got a photocopy of I think it was American magazine, Martial Arts and Styles. I think it was magazine of 1980. And I saw there the Arnis, the name Arnis. I didn't know what is that. Like I see the guy with the sticks doing some techniques. And the funny thing, it was Remy presses. So later on, professionally, when I started to learn martial arts, Filipino martial arts professionally, my first style was Modern Arnis. I was like, it was 15 years ago, like I was around 30 years old. So my first instructor in Modern Arnis, Grandmaster Dieter Knuttel from Germany. He was the first who showed us how we should be professional instructors in FMA. So his training, like, it was a big kick forward for us in Ekaterinburg. So the story was very funny. So, you know, before FMA, I tried to develop JKD. And unfortunately, I didn't find any instructor who wants to come to Russia. I contacted Dieter, somehow he said, oh, I can come, you know. So we invited him first time. I learned from videos first. And when he came, like his seminar was very big help in understanding and learning. So I can count him as my first professional instructor in my career, my first teacher in Filipino martial arts. I started from Inasanto blend, using DVDs, then Sayoc, then Modern Arnis, then FCS, yeah, and then, yeah, Balintawak. Not only, like, also Abanika Tres Puntas, Filipino combatives. When I was in Poland, I traveled to Poland to attend Sayoc Kali seminar, and I just bought a DVD, Sayoc Kali DVD. It was the summer camp of 2003, I think. So first time I saw Tohon Ray on DVD. Yeah, I was so impressed, you know, like. So I started to find information about him on internet. So I probably bought all of his DVDs. So I started to learn. Actually, like my learning in FMA started from DVDs. So I bought a lot. So I had a very big library of original DVDs from US and Europe. Also pirate DVDs, what I bought in Russia. Yeah, so, and later on I just sent email to Ray and said, okay, like, I really want to learn from you. He said, okay, come to Greece. So I came to Greece. I had my first exam for the first level in Greece. So it was, I think, 2006. And this was the start of FCS in Russia. Yeah, Balintawak, it was also a long story. So also related with DVDs. So Dieter brought for me a DVD of, I think it was the third FMA festival in Dortmund, and first time I saw Jim Bobby there, and again, like it was like a bump, you know, like I was so impressed again. So I said to myself, one day I will meet with Grandmaster, and I will learn from him, and it's happened only after several years, after maybe 7 years, I was able to visit US and meet Jim Bobby personally. My first trip to the Philippines. It was 2006. Yeah, GM Dieter invited me for the FMA festival organized by him and International Modern Arnis Philippines. I came to the Philippines for the first time, went for the second time, went for the third time, and one day I decided, okay, why not to bring my students there? So I brought around 7 or 8 guys and organized like a camp. We call it Russian House Zero, but but later on we call it, okay, it's Russian House number 1. That time I had only 4 instructors: Jem Rena Thompson, Jem Rodel Dagog, Tohon Mel Tortal, and Tohon Honor Garucho. Yeah, and the funny story about the name, so Tohon Mel brought us to the jungles for jungle surviving course, and they gave us a task. Okay guys, try to make a shelter. We will stay here for tonight. And they gave us a machete. We went to the jungles. We had to cut and chop the bamboo. And when we came back after 2 hours, we had already like a like a small house built through bamboo. So I said, oh, it's a real Russian house. So the name came from this story. Yeah, it's actually, I started to do it from 2007. So the first instructor was Rene Thompson and Bambit Dulai. Then Cristino Vasquez, he passed away not so long time ago. Also Rodel Dagog, Ray Leonaldo, of course, Norman Elizar. Yeah, many Filipino Grandmasters visited us, so many. It's really hard to count. Absolutely similar. Yeah, like when we arrived the first time, everything was perfect, easygoing, no troubles, no problemas. So we just came and we feel like at home. And still, like when I come to the Philippines, it's like my second home. The way how people drinking, first of all. Yeah, like some kind of dishes, like I told you, like the fish the small fish what you eating. Yeah, Russians also eating this fish when we are drinking beer. So yeah, some food similarities, of course. Some relationships between friends. So in Russia you can call your friend anytime. It will be okay. Yeah, same in the Philippines. When I ask my friend to help me, they never say no. When it will be possible again in the Philippines, I like to bring more people from around the world, but using the same idea, like a great combination between cultures, not only Russian and the Philippines, because we are all learning from each other. We have guys from Canada, from US, and Filipino people who is living in US. So it's some kind of great blend when you can learn not only martial arts, you can learn language, you can learn traditions. You have so much fun. You have you have many different stories. So it should be not only training anymore. It should be more like cooperation, friendship, yeah, and of course great time together. So karaoke, dancing, music, everything, food. It's not necessary to be serious all the time, so we don't have any rules or regulations. Just be sure you come, everybody will take care about you, everybody will watch your back, you know, you will never be disappointed, you will never feel bad, you'll always have fun. It was just a dream from the childhood, you know, like Hollywood movies influence. But it's not so easy to start when you don't have a special education for that. Maybe in US it's possible. For example, Tarantino, he is not a professional filmmaker, he don't have education for that. But in Russia you should have education and you should have connections. Yeah, it was just the idea a long time ago, so we think, oh, we should make an action movie about adventures like Indiana Jones, but with Thai choreography, Filipino martial arts choreography. It was just a dream, but it's just a dream, but you need budget. Yeah, so I collected some money, still not enough for the real movie, but it was enough for documentary. So, and this was the time when the King's Blade was burned, and it was our first experience. So it's not perfect, but still people like it. So for sure I would like to make a second part of King's Blade. Yeah, and we are working now, we're developing now choreography. So fight design, fight choreography using Filipino martial arts. So probably, if it will be possible, so we will start slowly, but maybe we will be able to make a Russian action movie with Filipino fight choreography, Filipino martial arts fight choreography. I never had a bad experience with any of my foreign friends. I always enjoy time in the Philippines, time in Mexico, with my Mexican friends, with my American friends who came here, friends from Canada. This is the real thing what happened, you know, that the politicians, TV channels can tell you whatever they want. Here is the real life. So here you can see relationships between people of different nationalities, like Russians, Americans, Filipinos. I also want to say how much I love and respect my Filipino teachers. So it's like not only teachers for me, but also like my second family. Like I feel like we are like a relatives, like a son, maybe a son or grandson. This is like a great feeling for me. Yeah, so I just invite you to join us one day here in Mexico or in the Philippines or maybe in Dominican Republic. Everything is possible. COVID will not stop us.